Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading for the week of March 21st. You have a great week. Everybody, it seems like a good time right now. Everybody's been having really good weeks so far. You have the Jack of Clubs coming up first, which is you looking into the future. Scorpio, I think you've been doing this a lot. If I'm not mistaken, I think this is, like, similar messages have been coming up a lot for like the past several weeks, maybe even in your March monthly video. I don't really remember at this point, but Jack of Clubs is all about looking into the future and planning steps to get to where you want to go. And also having a more clear direction, like especially if you're one of those Scorpios where your direction hasn't been very clear over the past few months. Now this could be you seeing a much more clear direction to go in. And this goes for everything in your life, even like relationships and things. You know, if your relationships haven't been very clear, or maybe you're not even clear on your spirituality or anything like that. This could be you just becoming more clear and seeing a better direction that you need to go on, and really and starting out on that direction and going for it. Next, you have the Two of Diamonds, which is a great card. This could be you matching up perfectly with a job, perfectly with a business, or even perfectly with a business partner, like having a new business partner come in who is really supportive and is like a perfect match for you, and who can like fill in the gaps and do the things that you can't do. But it can also, again, be you matching up with something perfectly financially, and that brings in better finances and things like that under this card. Next, you have the Eight of Hearts, which is really another great card. This is sometimes called like gifts from the universe. Getting a gift from the universe. It really says that you've done something well in the past. You did something nice for people. It's kind of like a karmic return type of card. It can also be a card where you see like old projects being revived, old things that you used to work on coming back, even if you've kind of moved away from them, you kind of getting that desire to work on something old. And the good news is like all the past work that you've done on whatever that old project is, all that past energy comes back with the project and really gives it like an extra push. So, you know, if you worked on something in the past that didn't quite work out, this card's very similar to the Six of Hearts in that it's like you could start working on it now and you have like a little bit of an extra boost because of all the work that you did in the past now coming back to help you. Next, you have the Five of Spades. Five of Spades wants us to be more adventurous, wants us to take more risks, wants us to also try new things. So, you know, anywhere where you're stuck, relationships, business, any of those things, it wants you to take more risks and to try some new things. This is also a card of traveling as well, or getting away. So a lot of you could be traveling, moving, thinking about moving, all of that. It can also represent needing to separate from the world, basically. So if you're stuck in any way and you can't move forward, it might be a good time to like take up fishing, or go for walks every single day, and just totally separate. Find a way to just get out of your head. If you can do that, the Five of Spades will bring ideas to us. This card, you know, the way I read it is kind of has some positions with Uranus as well, which Uranus can make us like crazy in work and things like that. So it's definitely a good time to like separate from all those things and try to get some new perspective, gain some new ideas with this Jack of Clubs. Look into the future by separating from the world. And finally, you have the Eight of Diamonds. You have two eights. It's definitely a time to work really hard. It's like the harder you work under these eights, the more you're going to get back from them. So it's a time to work really hard on any new projects you have, any old projects you have. Great time to look for new jobs as well. It's also a great time to work really hard at work. It's a time where you could get a raise, you could get some sort of recognition at work. If you own your own business, same thing. It's like a time where you could get recognized, you could receive some recognition, or even see some sort of, contracts come in or anything. Just work extra hard under these cards. But all in all, it looks like a really great week. Definitely a week where you're going to be focused on working hard and doing a lot of work. So make sure to take some breaks and watch your health as well, especially with that Five of Spades. When we have a Five of Spades, sometimes we need to watch our health because we're working too hard. So thank you for watching and enjoy the week.